Happy Thursday. We mentioned yesterday that Hailey Van Lith received quite an honor recently in the world of 3-on-3 basketball. Hailey was selected by USA Basketball as the 3x3 Women's Female Athlete of the Year. She led Team USA to a bronze medal in the event in its first year as an Olympic sport. Van Lith was in the Wenatchee Valley shortly after the Paris Games and visited with us on the NCWLIFE channel. She hinted that the 2024 Summer Olympics might not be her last shot at Olympic gold.
As long as USA Basketball will have me, I'll be back. So, yeah, as long as they want me, I'll be there.
Of course, you could be playing on the, the 5-on-5 team by then too.
Yeah,
so.
And that, I mean, I think I have unfinished business at 3-on-3 right now. So, I think I know where I'm going to be at in LA. I know what team I'm going to be playing for, and then once I finish that business, then I can move on. But like I said, it's an honor anytime USA calls your number. So. If they'll have me back, I'll always accept.
And there's only 4 of you, so you got to stay healthy, and that's a rough game.
Yeah, it's very physical. You have to be in peak condition. There's so many little nuances to it that are different than 5-on-5 that your body might not be ready for. So luckily for me, I stayed extremely healthy the whole time. But you have to train different. It's a different type of preparation, but it's fun. It's relaxed. It's a different style, and I really enjoy it. So I would definitely go back in 2028.
Hailey graduated from Cashmere High School while also picking up her associate's degree from running start at Wenatchee Valley College. She went on to star at Louisville, taking the Cardinals to 2 Elite Eights and 1 Final Four in 3 seasons. She transferred to LSU last year, but struggled in an off-guard role as the Tigers fell to Iowa in the Elite Eights. Last spring, Hailey once again entered the transfer portal and decided to use her final year of eligibility rather than entering the WNBA draft and go to TCU. She has helped the Horned Frogs to a 20-2 record. They lead the Big 12 and are ranked 9th in the country. Hailey's averaging over 18 points a game, nearly 6 assists and 4 rebounds per contest. By the way, TCU has never been ranked in the top 10 until this season. Well, Hailey and TCU are off until Sunday when they visit Iowa State. Eastern Washington pulled off a furious fourth-quarter comeback to beat Idaho State in overtime, 78-71 today. Other action tonight at 6, Washington State hosts Pacific, while San Diego visits Gonzaga. Both those games are available on ESPN+. The Eastern men are at Idaho State tonight at 6 o'clock, while Washington State visits Pacific at 7. Those games also available on ESPN+. Seattle Kraken are trying to shake off a 2-game losing streak at home tonight on national TV. Seattle hosts the San Jose Sharks at Climate Pledge Arena. They'll drop the puck at 7:30 tonight, the game on ESPN. Big Nine Wrestling once again takes center stage on the NCWLIFE channel tonight. So will be Matt side as Eastmont takes on the Wenatchee Panthers. The girls' varsity matches will start at 6 with the boys to follow at about 6:45. If she gets a match tonight, one to watch for Eastmont is Elena Dixon at 110 pounds. She comes into tonight's match with a 37-8 season record and just took 3rd at the Othello Lady Husky Invite last weekend. She also ranks 8th in the state by the Washington State Wrestling Report. On the boys' side, we could have 2 great matchups tonight, the first of which at 175 pounds, where Wenatchee's John Gutzweiler will take on Eastmont's Dax Dixon. Neither are ranked in the top 10 of the state, but both are coming off tournament wins last weekend. Gutzweiler swept through the competition at the Coyote Classic in Kittitas. Dixon took 1st at the Matt Animal Invite in Quincy. Gutzweiler is 21-4 on the season, while Dixon is 30-3. We hope to get that one. Another match to look forward to is at 285 pounds between Wenatchee's Luke Flugie and Eastmont's Edric Kiedrowski. Flugie is 27-9 on the season and placed 2nd last weekend at the Coyote Classic. Kiedrowski is 29-8 and was 3rd at the Matt Animal. Tonight's matches will be streamed live on our Facebook and YouTube pages and will air tomorrow night on TV starting at 7 o'clock. Other wrestling on the schedule tonight. Moses Lake is facing Richland at Big Bend Community College. Quincy's on the road at Prosser. Cashmere is at Royal. Chelan visits Manson. And Ephrata hosts East Valley of Yakima tonight at 7 o'clock. Well, with all the mats covering many basketball courts in the region, it makes for a slim schedule in the world of hoops. Quincy girls are hosting East Valley. Brewsters at Omak. Wilson Creek plays at Cascade Christian, while Moses Lake Christian visits Waitsburg. Boys schedule exactly the same with later start times. East Valley and Quincy tip at 7 o'clock. Omak hosts Brewster at 7:15. Wilson Creek visits Cascade Christian at 7:30, while Waitsburg welcomes Moses Lake Christian. Well, the Wenatchee Wild begin an over 2,600-mile road trip tomorrow night in Saskatoon. The Blades and Wild drop the puck at 6 o'clock our time. This is just the first of 7 games in 12 days for Wenatchee as it travels through 2 provinces in Canada. Wild broadcaster Austin Drade says this is a good chance for everybody to get to know each other a little bit better.
It's a chance for the guys to come together a bit and get together a little bit more than just playing hockey and hanging out away from the rink. I mean, this group is going to be together on a bus in the hotel for 9-10 days at a stretch, and we're playing some teams that the Central Division has really built itself up. A lot of teams in the Central Division are going for it right now. East Division has fallen back a bit with Central Division climbing the way they have. So we've got some games that I think this group expects to win when we go on the road, and I think it's a stretch that could really, like you said, could tell exactly where this group is at. Certainly some winnable games against some very tough opponents, but it's a road trip that we're looking forward to, and we expect to do pretty well on.
After tonight's, Wenatchee will visit Prince Albert, Moose Jaw, Brandon, Regina, Swift Current, and Spokane before finally returning home on Valentine's Day against Portland. Good travels, Wenatchee. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Thursday.